Hello, Sag. I hope wherever you are in the world, you are prosperous and you're having a wonderful day. We're going to go ahead and jump right into this reading and get some energy for you and clarify that energy with the tarot, you guys. See what comes out for you. You have release, surrender, purge. Ooh, a lot of you need to let go of something or someone or an idea of something. You need to let go of something. Like something feels a little toxic here as far as like your health, whether that's like your mental health, your emotional health, your physical health. Something needs to be released so that you can connect with your highest self, Sagittarius. So that you can grow, so that you can reach certain goals here. You need to purge something. Some of you may need to sage your home, around your home, your vehicle. Could be some negative energy surrounding you or negative eyes on you, okay? Giving you the evil eye. You'd be surprised. Lack doubts. I feel like someone could be giving you the evil eye, Sagittarius. I feel like someone could be sending like some type of negative energy your way, Sagittarius, and it's important that you cleanse your energy, meditate, do some reflection, things like that, show gratitude, things like that, because I feel like you're the type of person that could be up 1 minute and then you'll suddenly feel down. Maybe it's a certain person. Maybe it's a person's energy that you could be around. You could be around a certain person, and like after you leave that person, you could feel depressed all of a sudden. I don't know if this person triggers you. I don't know if this person adds doubt to your mind or this place. But whatever it is, it needs to be reflected upon. It needs to be released. It needs to be let go of. It does. It needs to be, because it creates doubt in your mind about yourself. Okay? And you know what happens when you start doubting yourself? You can't get shit done, and it causes anxiety. Okay, Sagittarius, you have to believe in yourself. You may need to surround yourself with someone who's more positive, who is more supportive. I'm getting maybe someone, you feel like someone isn't supportive. Something causes you to doubt yourself, but we're going to clarify this energy. You got the alchemy and the ancestor guides. So yes, Sagittarius, you do need to cleanse your energy. You're definitely, I'm definitely speaking to someone who is aware that they're on a spiritual journey, who is aware. Okay, this is not for people who aren't aware. This is not for you. Okay, this is for someone who is aware. They know that they're on a spiritual journey. They know that there are some things that need to be let go of. Okay. If you don't know that you need to let go of something, you may not understand this reading. You may not get it. But for those who are aware that they're evolving, they're aware of their spiritual self, their higher self, you know it's some shit that you need to let go of. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying that you know what I'm talking about. This could be different for everyone, but you know what I'm talking about, okay? You have detachment and cold. Someone in your energy could be detached and cold. Maybe this creates some type of doubt and lacking in your mind regarding this person. This could be a family member or lover or what I'm getting. Someone feels like you could be detached and cold. Someone feels like you could be detached and cold. Since you've been on the spiritual journey, you could come off to someone cold, or you could come off to people as if you're cold-hearted, you're detached, that you don't have any empathy or sympathy for anyone, that you don't care. But I'm getting, Sagittarius, it's not that you don't care, it's just you know what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? And can't nobody else do that for you. Is the next person going to stand in your shoes and heal certain wounds that you got to heal? Okay, Sagittarius, are they? I'm going to ask one more time, are they going to do it? You know that they're not going to do it. You know that they can't do it. So it's like you can come off as cold and detached because you're focused on healing yourself, releasing something. You're focused on growing. Okay. So you can come off as if you're acting funny as hell to people and things like that. But people are going to have their opinions no matter what, Sagittarius, regardless of what you're doing, regardless of it being connected to your highest good or not. People are going to have their opinions about what you do, what you say, how you move. Okay? So I just feel like you can just come off cold and detached to people. And I feel like when you get around certain energies, you start to have doubts. When you do certain things, you start to have doubts. So Sagittarius, pay attention to what triggers you. Okay? Pay attention to what triggers you. What happens moments before you start doubting yourself? What are you doing? What are you looking at? Who are you talking to? What place are you in? Pay attention to that, because that is how you're going to learn to release something. You can't release something when you don't know exactly where the hell it's coming from or what's going on with yourself. So in order for you to do that, you're going to have to pay more attention. You're going to have to use this alchemy. You're going to have to listen to your ancestors. You're going to have to really listen and pay attention to what you're doing, what you're listening to, and who you're with, how you're feeling, what's triggering you, what's causing these doubts, what's making you feel like you lack. Okay? Why do you feel like you lack? What happens moments before you start to feel a feeling of lack? Okay, Sagittarius, pay attention to that, because that is going to be the answer. Okay, this is what Spirit is telling me to let you know, let us know as a collective. The only way that you're going to really be able to release something is if you're able to pinpoint what it is and where it's coming from. That's how you're going to be able to heal the situation. Okay, and because you're focused on that, and because you're more self-aware and you're working on yourself, this is why you can become or show up as detached and cold to others. Okay. Okay. All right, you guys. Let's see what your energy is like, Sag. Thank you, Spirit, for these beautiful messages for Sagittarius. So it's something that you need to release. You're having some type of doubts. You need to release those doubts. You need to surrender to the things that hurt you. There's nothing wrong with saying and realizing, yes, that hurt me and how that affected me, and finding out why, finding out those things, because you're going to be able to heal a lot of shit. You're going to be able to really mature, Sagittarius, when you do this. Okay? You have materialistic. So you feel as though someone is materialistic. Someone could see you as materialistic, Sagittarius. I feel like you want to have a comfortable life. I do feel like if someone feels like you're materialistic, I mean, you may be. It's nothing wrong with being materialistic. It's nothing wrong with anything in moderation, as long as you're not hurting anyone, right? So with that being said, Sagittarius, I just feel like you want to live a comfortable life, and you want to make money doing something that you love, so that you can obtain the things that you want and provide for your family, provide for yourself, and enjoy life. You have performance. I do feel like you're upping your game when it comes to, Sagittarius, when it comes to how you perform. I feel like you're becoming more consistent. Like some of y'all be like procrastinating like a motherfucker is what I'm getting here with performance. But I feel like you're starting to realize that. I feel like that's one of the things that you lack, was like consistency. With doubts, like you could doubt yourself when you stop being consistent. That could be one thing. I feel like you could doubt yourself if you're not being consistent. Why would you doubt yourself when you're not being consistent? Because you're not getting the results that you want. Okay? You're not performing the way that you need to get the results that you want. So you kind of create your own doubt in that way. But that's just an example of, what it's like to heal something, because it can be deeper than what you think, Sagittarius. Some things are deeper than what you think. Like you wanting material things, or someone wanting material things, could be deeper than what you think. Things aren't always as they seem, okay? All right, let's get into the tarot, you guys. You have release, surrender, and purge. What is this having to deal with for Sagittarius? Because you're having to release something. Yeah, you're having to release something. Like, look at this. You're having to release something, Sagittarius. You need to release this load. Like, you've been carrying a load of stress, of doubt, of a lack mentality is what I'm getting. I feel like someone maybe in your childhood did not support your dreams. Because you got the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Wands here. You feel like you've had to encourage yourself. Like, I'm guessing like when you were like a child or a teenager, like growing up, like you had to like encourage yourself. I don't feel like you got the support that you needed from someone. Okay? And you feel like you've had to work for everything that you have. You have to work for all of your success. But Sagittarius, although, they can seem unfair, like, why wouldn't this person support me? Why wouldn't my loved one support me? Why wouldn't my friends support me? Why wouldn't my lover support me? Why wouldn't my family support me? Here's what I'm getting here very strongly. A lot of you need to release the notion that someone has to. Because do you have to? Hell no, you don't. So like releasing that notion of another person having to support you can be a major benefit to your success. Okay? Because at the end of the day, we all we got. Ourselves is all we got at the end of the day. Like, seriously. There will be times, okay? There will be times. Unless your support system is A1 for others, it's not always that way, okay? So I'm getting for a lot of you who's watching this video, you realize that there will be times that ain't nobody going to be there but you. Ain't nobody going to be able to do this but you. Nobody else is going to be able to carry your load. Nobody else is going to be able to do that with this detachment. That's why you can come off as cold, because you know that nobody else is going to do this. Nobody else is going to do the work for you. Nobody else is going to support you how you support you. Even if you get support, nobody else is going to do it like you do it. All right? Nobody else is going to do it like you do it. So it's like you're realizing that there's beauty. There's beauty in carrying the load. There is beauty in pushing yourself and being self-motivated here. Because I'm feeling like that's what you had to learn. You had to self-motivate yourself and learn how to do that, because you didn't really know how to get somewhere or how to do something. I mean, you have to learn something on your own. A lot of you have been on your own for a while. Maybe even as a teenager, you were on your own. That's what I'm picking up on, because I'm feeling like some of you didn't get support or get it, or maybe your parents or family members were emotionally unavailable here. Someone didn't support your passions, your dreams, is what I'm getting. But I just see the Six of Wands here, you riding off into victory. But I feel like it's when you release things and when you purge things and when you are aware of things, when you admit, Sagittarius, to the shit that bother you, like you're able to release that. You're able to heal those things and move forward and push through. That's what I'm seeing very strongly. And this is why I feel like some people can see you as cold, but you have support. You have support. I do feel like your ancestor guides and spirit is supporting you throughout this, and they have been supporting you throughout this. Tell me more about the lack. Ooh, wow. Tell me more about lack and doubts. I do feel strongly, Sagittarius, that you may feel a lack mentality or doubt when you're not performing a certain way. So like getting in, not necessarily a routine, but understanding that it takes a certain amount of work, it takes a certain amount of dedication to reach a certain goal. I'm getting that y'all are realizing that. And if you don't do this, if you don't put in the work, if you don't put in the good performance, this can create doubt and lack within yourself, Sag. But I'm getting that you could be connected to someone or around someone who doesn't support you. And this can create doubt within you, because you haven't went back and healed that trauma or really understood exactly why you feel that, or why what this person says make you feel like. Someone makes you feel some type of way. Okay? Queen of Wands here. Look at all of that fire. Look at you, Sagittarius. You could be connected to another fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You have alchemy with ancestor guides. I just see, Sagittarius, that whatever you doubt, Sagittarius, you overcome it. You replace that doubt with I cans and I ams and I will and all of that. It becomes something of the past. It gets added to these wands here. It's just something else that you learn and you keep pushing forward. That's what's coming through, and that's what I see here. I just see you keep pushing forward and you keep elevating no matter what comes your way. You have the alchemy here with ancestor guides. I feel like you feel as though you are protected. You are protected, Sagittarius. You have been protected throughout this journey because I feel like you've been through some shit that you weren't supposed to make it out of, for real. I feel like you've been through some shit that you weren't supposed to make it out of. And I feel like there are people wondering why you're sitting on this throne after all of this shit. It's about healing. It's about you being self-aware. It's deeper than what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? It's like you've earned this. You've earned this throne. You've earned this victory. So if someone is trying to make you feel as though, you know, you becoming more self-aware or you performing more or going after your dreams is a waste of time or whatever, or they create doubt when it comes to what you want out of life, they don't support you, Sagittarius, you earned all this. Don't let anyone make you feel like you didn't earn the shit that you've had to go through, the shit that you had to carry, the shit that you had to learn. You know what I'm saying? You have gone through this shit. Look at all this fire coming out on the board. Tell me more about alchemy with ancestor gods. You are protected, Sag. Need a specific message for Sag. 10 of Swords. I was hoping the 10 of Swords didn't come out. But as I was saying, Sagittarius, don't let anyone make you feel bad about overcoming shit, okay? About working on yourself. I feel like there's someone in your energy that wants you to feel bad about not giving them attention because you're so focused on working on yourself and healing things. Like you're healing things. You got the 10 of Wands here with the 10 of Swords. Like you're healing things. And a lot of you could be speaking about this with somebody. Someone doesn't understand or someone doesn't want to hear that. And this can create some type of doubt and lack. And you can come off as cold and detached because you're working on your healing. Some people will not understand that until they go through that themselves. Tell me more. Justice in reverse. Yeah, I feel like someone is not seeing the bigger picture. Someone is not seeing you for who you are here with justice in reverse. I feel like this is dealing with their own issues, their own trauma. The reason why they see you healing, the reason why they see you working on yourself as being detached and cold is because they have something that they need to heal within themselves, dealing with detachment and coldness. You know, Sagittarius, some people will project those things onto you and you can't take certain things personal, because a lot of times when you know you're doing something positive, when you know you have good intention, here at Sagittarius, when you know what you've been through, when you know what you have to do, Sagittarius, a person can project their own feelings onto you and see you as the complete opposite. So if you're trying to move towards the light, someone can see you as moving towards the dark. Okay, Sagittarius. So I just see an injustice here. Someone is prejudging you based off of things that they don't know. I feel like someone doesn't truly know that you're the Queen of Wands. They don't know that you've had 10 swords in your back. They don't know that you have to carry 10 or more. They don't know the struggle that you've been through. So how I feel about it, Sagittarius, let them judge. Let them misjudge you, Sagittarius. You will not win in this arena. Is what I'm saying. You will not win in this arena. There's no need to try to prove how good of a person you are. I'm getting someone could have said that you're not a good person. Someone could have said that you're not a good person. No, you just don't take any shit, Sagittarius. That's what it is. You know, when you don't take shit, you know, a lot of people want to yell of how mean you are or how cold you are or, you know, how difficult you can be. But they can't say you don't care about your damn self, can they? Sagittarius, can they? They can't. Just give me one for materialistic. Thank y'all so much for joining this reading. You have Temperance coming out. Yep. You could be materialistic, but it's nothing wrong with being materialistic, Sagittarius. I feel like you just want to have nice things and you want to live a comfortable life because, unfortunately, society is programmed and controlled by money, controlled by materialism. So it's like you're trying to like mutate and adapt. You're a mutable sign. So it's like you're doing the best that you can. I feel like someone could want to buy you something with materialistic. Someone could be thinking about getting you a gift here. Someone could be saving or getting you some type of gift, I see. Tell me more about performance. I need something very specific for Sagittarius. Something very specific. What does Sagittarius need to what does Sagittarius need to know about this performance? Are you a performer, Sagittarius? Do you do something on stage? Do you speak? Are you a leader? You got the 8 of Wands. Something is happening very quickly. Something is about to happen very quickly. We want to clarify these. Tell me more about deep. You got the 9 of Pentacles here. Oh, wow. So the passion that you have, Sagittarius, in order to live a comfortable life, you want to live a comfortable life, okay? With the quickness, like you realize that you have to get to work. You have to get to work in order to reach this goal, in order to live a certain way. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with wanting better for yourself, not just spiritually. It's like you've upgraded spiritually. So shit, you want you want yourself, you want things to be in accordance financially, Sagittarius. You don't just want the spiritual enlightenment. Hell, you want to live comfortably financially, okay? Where you can get the things you want. Sagittarius, provide for yourself, provide for your kids, provide for your family and things like that. Tell me more about the 10 of Wands with the 6 of Wands with surrender, release, and purge. I need a very specific message, Spirit, for this. Because you're headed off into victory, Sagittarius. You've done a lot of work. You've carried a major load on your back. And it's time for you to celebrate. It's time for you to sit on that throne. It's time for you to understand your power. Okay? And stop doubting yourself. You're the Queen of Wands. But the Queen of Wands sometimes can doubt herself. Okay? Some of you need to release a love situation here. Some of you could need to release a love situation here. You could be dealing with the Gemini, Libra, dealing with this situation. And some of you need to release a love situation. Let's get one more for this. Let's get one more for this love situation. What does Sagittarius need to see here? Oh, King of Wands. Oh my goodness. Some of y'all need to release a love situation. I see this could be difficult for some of you. Some of you need to release certain habits dealing with the love situation between you and a King of Wands. A Queen and a King are sitting here. Okay? Someone's very attracted to you. Some of you need to release a love situation so that you can enjoy a connection with someone, or reach the highest potential with a connection with someone. Tell me more about lack with doubts with the Queen of Wands. You got the Queen of Wands sitting here with doubts. The Queen is doubting herself at this time. But the Queen shouldn't doubt herself, because this Queen is very powerful. This Queen has power. This Queen has a lot of knowledge. But sometimes this Queen forgets. But I feel like it has a lot to do with this 10 of Swords, because I see you looking at this 10 of Swords. It's like, yeah, I'm sitting on the throne. Yeah. But it's like you're thinking about getting stabbed in the back. But guess what? Your ancestors got you. Spirit has you. But it's like it's something that you need to let go of. And I'm getting that it's a way of thinking. It's letting go of the notion that, you know, you're going to constantly be stabbed in the back. Some of you could be traumatized from getting stabbed in the back. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're a queen or king, it doesn't mean you don't have issues. It doesn't mean that, you know, everything is hunky fucking dory. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting that this queen, you know, knows that she's powerful and knows that, you know, she's beautiful and she's wonderful and she deserves a beautiful love connection, support and all of that. But because you didn't get support in the past, because you were lied to in the past, because you were cheated on in the past, whatever happened. It's a million trillion things that these swords could be for you guys. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you're steady looking at those things, and this causes doubt. This causes doubt. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands with doubt and lack. What is this dealing with? The 10 of Cups in reverse. It makes you feel like you won't be able to reach this 10 of Cups. It makes you feel like you won't be able to get that. This could be a family situation. There could be a family member that creates doubt within you. This could be a family member, most definitely, dealing with your family. So this is deep. This is talking about something that goes back to your childhood, something that goes back to when you were coming of age, when you were a young adult. Depends on your age, you know. But this is going back to something that's very deep. You're looking at something that was deep in the past from when you were a child, okay? When you were a child, when you were growing up. So this creates doubt, like your upbringing creates doubt. And although you've had experiences of Sagittarius as an adult, our childhood really shapes us in a lot of ways, okay? You could have had a cold and detached parent here, or a cold and detached family member or members, people around you. Damn, Sagittarius, I feel like now it's like you could have had these cold and detached family members around you, is what I'm seeing here with Justice in reverse. And you could have had an imaginary friend for some of you. You could have had an imaginary friend growing up, or you could have like played house. I'm getting some of you could have played house for some reason. And like when you play house, it's like you would like play out, you know, like being a loving mother or father or whatever like that when you play house, because you were trying to mimic what you would want. So a lot of you are thinking about that. A lot of you get triggered about your childhood, about your past. It's like something dealing with your family lineage, your family ties that has you in doubt. Even though you're expanding, even though you're growing, it's like it's something that you feel like is missing here. You feel like something is missing. Tell me more about this Ten of Swords. I feel like you feel like something or someone is missing or was missing in this situation. Wow, that's very heavy energy. You got the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you feel like something was missing. You feel like someone didn't give or give you something here. And I do feel like you would like play house, or you would do something like growing up to give back. I don't know. You would try to do and act in ways to show that that's what you lacked in a way. Like you lack something here. We're going to have to clarify these a little deeper. Tell me more about Justice in reverse with detachment, with code. What is this concerning? What is this concerning? Let's find out. What is this concerning? What is this concerning? I need a specific message. Knight of Wands. So there could have been a masculine energy that was detached and cold. This could be a father, mother, friend, family members. I'm getting a lover as well with this Knight of Wands. There could have been a lover here that was detached and cold in the past. And now this person feels as though because you're working on yourself, because you're wanting to heal things from your past, that you're coming off detached and cold. Tell me more about materialistic with Temperance. Because I feel like you just want to live a very comfortable life. You want some type of financial freedom. And you're trying to figure out how to get to that in a quick way, in an efficient way. Tell me more about this energy with Temperance. Thank you, Spirit, for these beautiful messages. Make sure you guys like this video. Drop me a comment down below, and of course subscribe. You have the Ace of Wands. Oh yeah, you're most definitely wanting to live a comfortable life. And you're determined to do that. I feel like this is why you could come off cold and detached to some people, because you're focused on your passions. You're focused on your passion, Sagittarius, especially with the Eight of Wands here with performance. It's like you're really actually doing the work to get to this Nine of Pentacles. And I feel like someone doesn't like this. Tell me more about the Eight of Wands with performance. I feel like someone doesn't like this about you. You got the Knight of Swords in reverse. I do feel like someone doesn't like this. I feel like someone isn't speaking to you. I don't know who this is for, but I feel like someone isn't speaking to you, Sagittarius, is because you're too busy working on yourself. So this person isn't reaching out because this person is probably not even doing the work they need to do. It's like you remind someone how you perform and how you go after your passions and your goals, Sagittarius. You remind someone that they're not doing the work that they need to do to go after what they want. So someone is keeping their distance from you, Sagittarius, because you are a reminder of what they lack, Sagittarius. This could be projection when this person isn't in contact with you, Sagittarius. you could feel a lack or doubt. Like, you could feel as though, like, why is this person acting this way towards me? You know what I'm saying? You could feel like that, but it's because you are a reminder of what they're not doing. Someone doesn't want to change something. Someone doesn't want to release something from the past. There's someone here. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be connected to a Libra, a Gemini, another Sagittarius, Aries, Leo here. Let's get one for the Nine of Pentacles with deep. What is this concerning? Something is really deep. The Two of Cups in reverse. So this could be a lover. This could be a friend or someone who isn't in contact with you because you working on yourself. It's not because you said, hey, I'm working on myself, I'll get back to you in 6 months, or I'll get back to you then. No, it's because someone sees you working on yourself. Someone knows that that's what you want, and they're not in line with that. And I'm getting a little bit of a jealous energy going on here. Let's clarify these. You got the Lovers, the King of Wands, the Six of Wands with the Ten of Wands here with release. So some of you need to release a past love, or you need to release the idea of how you see love, how you saw love in the past, because you've changed and it's time for you to upgrade here. You got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands here. It's time for you to upgrade. You're on a new level. Tell me more about this. I need a specific message to clarify this for Sag. The Four of Wands in reverse. So yeah, the only way that you're really going to be able to let go of these doubts and this lack is to release something from the past, dealing with love, dealing with family, dealing with your home life. This is the Four of Wands. This is about home. This is about marriage. This is about combining of something to create something brand new. All of this fire here, Sagittarius, very, very beautiful. When you release that, when you release and finally upgrade, you're going to be able to celebrate that, and you're going to be able to see how beautiful this journey has been. Okay, Sagittarius? And I'm getting a lot of you know that you need to release something, or release a way of thinking or something from the past in order to be at your highest, and you're working on that. So that's very good. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands with the Ten of Cups in reverse with doubts. So you doubt that you will be able to have this beautiful family life, Sagittarius, because your upbringing, you were missing something when you were a child, when you were a teenager. You were missing something. You were missing some type of love, some type of support that you needed from your family members or a friend or lover here in the past. So you doubt this. You doubt that you can have this. You doubt that this is possible for you at times, although you're a queen. Yeah, you doubt it here with the Ten of Wands in reverse. You doubt that. You can feel as though you won't get to that. No matter how hard you try, you will not get your Ten of Cups. Sagittarius, it's really important that you change your way of thinking here. And I feel like someone, something, or multiple things could trigger you into having these doubts, even if what's going on around you isn't falling apart. Okay, Sagittarius? So keep that in mind. Then you have alchemy with ancestors, guys, with the Ten of Swords, with the Six of Pentacles, with the Sun in reverse. So Sagittarius, yes, this has a lot to do with when you were a child, when you were growing up. This has a lot to do with the past. This has a lot to do with that. And although Sagittarius, you're pushing through, I feel like this Ten of Swords pushes you. It pushes you forward. It's like that arrow. It's like a bow and arrow. It's like when you hurt, you just pull back. And when you pull back, when you come back forward, you go even further, Sagittarius. But that doesn't mean you don't have your days. I feel like you have your days where you're constantly thinking about things going wrong. And you need to really activate that positive energy and really understand that when you're in these moments of doubt, it's okay to feel that. But don't let it control you. Don't let it consume you to the point where you aren't performing like you need to be, because you know when you're not performing like you need to be, that creates a whole nother well of doubt. Okay, Sagittarius, tell me more about detachment. And just saw the King of Wands again. So there was a king or a fire sign or masculine energy around you that was cold. And I'm getting this could have been a lover, in a lover situation here. Tell me more about justice in reverse with the Knight of Wands. With detachment and cold. I feel like someone could have detached from you after a relationship here as well. Someone could have came off as cold and detached after a relationship, and you didn't feel like this was fair. You feel like you were being treated unfairly. I'm getting a lot of you felt used in this situation, Sagittarius, by this person. I don't know who that's for, but let's see. Let's clarify this. Need a very specific message. You got the Queen of Swords here. Yeah, I feel like you're speaking your truth about a situation, and you know what you need to do here with this Queen of Wands. Very mature energy. And it's definitely could be a Libra here that you're dealing with. Libra, I'm getting Libra very strongly for someone here. So I just feel like you're speaking your truth, Sagittarius. You know what you want. You know what you deserve. You're in a place where you're not settling. I don't feel like you're settling. And I do feel like this can come off as if you're cold and detached, just because you choose not to settle, just because you choose to go after what you want and what makes you happy, you know, what brings you joy in life. You could come off as cold and detached to someone else and selfish to someone else. But how is it selfish for you to love you? How is it selfish for you to want the best for you? It's nothing selfish about that. All right. And the person that you're connected to should want that as well. Do you feel me, Sagittarius? Okay, you got the Queen of Wands coming out again, Sag. Wow, with materialistic and the Ace of Wands here, Sag. So Sagittarius, like, you're going after what you want. You're a queen, a king, okay? You got the queens out. You got 3 queens here. So you could be connected to some feminine energies. There could be a feminine energy in your past that caused you a lot of pain. Here with the Queen of Wands sitting here. Tell me more about performance with the 8 of Wands and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Like someone doesn't want to be connected to you at this time, Sagittarius, because you're doing too much work on yourself. And it reminds them of all the work that they need to do. Someone feels like you're doing too much. Someone will always have an opinion about their Sagittarius, okay? Someone feels like you're doing too much by working on yourself. How much sense does that make, Sagittarius? When you think about that, how much sense does that make? And should you let that bother you? Should you let that bother you here with the Devil? Should you let the opinions of others bother you? If you're doing things to improve yourself and that bothers people, where's the real problem in that, Sagittarius? Is it you? Is it you? No, it's not. It's not you, Sagittarius. So at the end of the day, you know your intentions and you know what you're after, and you know what you need to do. Okay? All right, let's clarify deep here with the 9 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups in reverse. Tell me more about this. I need a very specific message about this situation, because I feel like someone feels like you're good all by yourself, which you could be, and you don't need them, is what I'm getting here. And I feel like it could be this person. This could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I need a specific message regarding this situation. 9 of Pentacles with the 2 of Cups with deep. The 4 of Swords in reverse. I feel like a lot of you have decided to lay some type of connection to rest because you didn't feel supported in that connection. You didn't feel supported in that connection. So you've decided to lay something to rest. And this has been a very difficult thing for you to do. And a lot of you have laid aside the actual connection, but some of you have laid aside just an idea that was keeping this connection from manifesting into something deeper, into something more powerful. Let's get the overall energy for this reading. I'm seeing December 4th, December 14th, November 24th, November 28th, December 17th, and December 7th, and December 1st. Let's get the overall energy for this reading, you guys. What is the best outcome for this situation for Sagittarius? What is the best outcome for Sagittarius? You got the Tower. Why is the Tower here? Why is the Tower here for the best outcome? Let's see what this is, clarifying this Tower. The 10 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. So Sagittarius, what I'm seeing here is as you progress on your journey, Sagittarius, there will be towers. There will be people who are not going to like you. There will be people who are not going to like you, Sagittarius. You are going to have to get through these situations. You are going to have to overcome these situations. You're not going to be able to let certain things get to you regarding the opinions with this Five of Swords, regarding the betrayal of others. And then you got the Ten of Swords in reverse, which is here. So I see a lot of you finally healing a lot of that trauma and finally understanding that that only pushes you. You don't have to live in this. You don't have to dwell in this, Sagittarius. But understand, Sagittarius, you will have haters. Okay, Sagittarius, you will have people who will have something to say about what you do, everything you do. That's all the time, Sagittarius. That is not going to change. Okay? This is not changing anytime soon. So you can either let that fuel you, or you can let that stop you from getting to the place where you want to be. But I don't see you doing that. I don't see you letting it stop you. I don't see you letting it stop you. I see you letting it empower you. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this reading. This is the Sagittarian Goddess, and I will see you all in the next reading.